Concrete Genie is a game developed by Pixel Opus and published by PlayStation for the PlayStation 4 console. It is played as an action-adventure game, although I'd argue this is a different form of action-adventure with a joyful spin on fantasy-like freedom to explore distinctive drawings that embody all types of different personalities. The game was previewed for the first time at Paris Games Week 2017 on PlayStation's official media event, and after purchasing the game just a few days ago, I beat it and I couldn't be any more happier to express my thoughts in full with you. As any typical review, I'll be breaking down each category to best concentrate the set of ideas a bit more efficiently, starting with story. Without spoiling too much, I am beyond amazed and enormously pleased with how fleshed out the story was. You play as Ash, a young boy who enjoys painting, and after being harassed by the typical bully group, they disperse his drawings throughout the lakeside community of Denska, a local fishing area which has been abandoned due to the results of oil spills and competitive business ruining the area. Ash has this desire to change the way people view Denska, which has since been overrun by this dark, oily, ossified matter, and of course teenage delinquency that have trashed the village, and the goal is to spread light throughout the map, basically through magic. This experience is incredibly rich and majestic, with vibrant colors that excite me with nothing ordinary of complete wonder. There's a lot more hidden that really surprised me once I hit the second to third act of the story, which brought out some very intense and emotional feelings. Now, onto gameplay, which I'm sure is one of the more important aspects to any game or review. I thought that it was refreshing and fun, quite honestly. There's all sorts of tasks that you can complete throughout the game, from collectibles to wall painting objectives to finding different genie creatures that'll help you take on different tasks. I suppose actually the more shocking moment of my entire experience was finding out that this game had platforming elements, and a lot of it, and to my surprise yet again, the platforming was incredibly solid. I ran into hardly any technical issues jumping from one climbable asset to the next, which is obviously a plus. Most AAA games aren't able to compare to the level of quality demonstrated throughout this game, and that's saying something. To put it simply, the gameplay was fluid and felt like that from start to finish, with occasional but less obvious frame dips when it came down to more intense parts of the game. As a whole, the gameplay was very, very fun and very rewarding. One important thing many people tend to overlook in a game is the score or the musical tunes that are present in it. I'm not like most people though, and I take into account everything there is that would be a part of a game because it's something that makes my experience far more enjoyable. If I'm being truthful here, Concrete Genie has one of the best PlayStation exclusive tracks I have ever listened to in a long time, but my only issue is that it was not consistent. You see, the musical underscore is there. When you print a design of an apple or a tree or a campfire on a wall, a tune will play subtly, maybe even several times, which reinforces how beautiful the game is. Sadly, however, the score isn't a consistent one as opposed to games that I'm used to playing, which have iconic main themes that always stick with you no matter what. Concrete Genie's score, on the other hand, is more of a different tune mashup that work well collectively, which isn't a complaint by any means, it's just that I would have preferred to see a very consistent soundtrack throughout. Still though, I adored the track, it was artful. To conclude, Concrete Genie was a creatively unique, refreshing, and crafty experience that impressed me every step of the way. I loved it, and I think you would too, which is why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please comment below sharing me your thoughts of the game or whether you're convinced to getting it after watching this review, and subscribe to keep updated with future reviews and videos. With that being said, once again, thank you for watching. I have been TheStarkz. Peace.